Now, today's podcast is going to focus on the 30th anniversary of you winning the Royal Rumble, going 60 minutes, winning the WWE Championship in 1992. Of course, it's Royal Rumble time with the WWE in St. Louis coming up. And Rick, you arrived in WWE in August of 91. When you got there, what were you told by Vince about WWE's plans for you?
Nothing. He said I would make more money than I made at WCW. We shook hands and I was there.
That's it. No contract, no nothing.
No contract, just happy to be there. Had friends in both companies always, but I'm just happy to be there.
Now, were you trepidatious at all? Were you worried that you might not get your due respect?
No, because I wasn't worried about. I had more friends up there. I mean, you wouldn't. It's amazing. You would not believe how Hurd alienated people. I mean,
Jim Hurd, the president at that time of WCW.
Yes, he made everybody's life miserable.
How so?
Well, start with Tully and Arn. He messed the deal up with them, and then he just Jim Ross got along with him because Jim Ross went and drank with him. I couldn't listen to him bullshit, so I never went and drank with him to socialize. But everybody was just separated, and this booking committee thing was just a bunch of who knows.
Well, Nate, it is amazing to me now as then that he got the job. He was wholly unqualified to run a wrestling company, and if he would have just stuck to the abacus, to the nickels and dimes, to the accounting, maybe it would have worked, but he stuck his nose in creative, and that's where it all went awry.
Yeah, and Jack Petrick's the guy that hired him, so I don't know. I mean, I was there for the whole thing, guys. I can walk you through it 100 times over. So, starting with the fact that after I was not on contract, as you know, when I first went there, when Turner bought, right? So. And then I think I've told you the story. I find out from the guy that was in charge of the transaction or whatever the word would be used, that they wouldn't have bought the company if I wasn't available.
Right, that's for sure true. I heard that at the time for sure.
Yeah, and Crockett, God rest his soul. I mean, I'm not mad at all now, but I mean, that didn't. He told them I was under contract. Flair comes with us. Well,
it got the sale through, and obviously you eventually did sign a contract there, obviously.
Yeah, but under duress. Does that make sense?
That could be on your tombstone, Nate, under duress.
Yeah, but can you imagine what my contract would have been worth if
had you known the sale was predicated on you?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Now, when you got to New York, what were your early days there like before the Rumble? How did you fit in? How did you like the way you were used initially? Because you came in with a pretty big splash, as the picture of Bobby there with the big gold belt would indicate.
Oh, it was fantastic. The funny thing, my first night there, I called Sherry Martel and I met Sherry in Dayton, Ohio, and we drank all night and. We got to work. We got to the building 15 minutes late. My first day there, Vince pulled me and said, "You're $500 out right now. Don't do it again." I hadn't even been there. I did. So, but it was DiBiase. I mean, so many friends back then. I mean, Barry Darso, DiBiase, the Road Warriors. Piper was coming back and forth. Just a tremendous group of guys, almost as good as the guys in the 80s when we all rode together back in the 80s. You know what I mean? Great American Bash tours and stuff like that. But I mean, so many wonderful friends. Terry Taylor. I mean, the list goes on.
Well, Nate, when I knew it was going to work, you in New York, was before you ever appeared on TV. When Bobby brought the belt on TV, I said, okay. They're going to let him be Ric Flair. They're going to let him be the champ. They're going to let him be what he is. And that must have come as a slight relief to you anyway, because they didn't always do that with guys who came in from other promotions.
No, he didn't change he didn't change me or alter me or anything. He just told me to calm down.
Well, I tell you that now, and I'll be telling you that in St. Louis when we do our live show, which is just a few days away as we tape this. General admission tickets still available, just a few. If you're watching
possible?
this,
How is that possible?
I know. I would figure that
You would have thought all my ex-girlfriends would have bought those alone.
and the strippers, the